Welcome, chat, to today's stream. That was Afraid of Us by John Wayne, featuring. I should have probably prepared that. Oops. But, this isn't a call for help or anything. I just wanted to play the song because I was listening to his albums and I was like, wow. I forgot how good his music is. Really, really good music. There's the beat, okay, just the beat alone, I think just the beat alone is very, very catchy and you can really, really like get into it, right? You can really, really you kind of feel like it gets you into a mood to like start rapping. I'm not gonna do that because I'm a shit rapper, so let's not even try. But then you get into the lyrics of it, and it's surprisingly very, very thoughtful. It's a song that you don't really expect to be very, very thoughtful. But like the whole album, you don't really expect too much because just some dude named John Wayne. And it's like okay, like you look at it at like the album itself and you go okay, well, like is it gonna be that like good? And then the entire album is actually extremely good. IMO. But that's my favorite song on that whole album, Afraid of Us. It's very emotional. It's very, very open about how you feel about things. Welcome. It's been a very long time since I've been here. For obvious reasons, I've been working. I've been doing a lot of work. Work and watching videos. Chat, you don't understand how boring work is. When you work, okay, you often are just waiting for things to happen. You're waiting for like things to appear, for stuff to happen. You're waiting for people to get back to you on things. The majority of my time was just a low-grade stress for a long period of time. Until finally, there's a payoff when someone's like, yes, we can do something. It's usually how it goes when you work with different business units. And you need to get people to interact and confirm details and stuff. It's like, okay, good. Is it going to work? Is this going to move? Can we move forward? And you usually get like an answer like maybe like a month later, which was in our case a month later on the day that we went live. So the one major issue that I had to deal with was a bank account not being set up. And I was like, all the money that your business makes has to go somewhere, right? They're like, oh, I didn't know that, because they're old, right? And I was like, okay, well, let me help you get that sorted, but I can't help you all the way. So because like they have a system that's gonna hold this money for like you don't want to. Basically, you don't want your money to be sitting in like third-party systems for a long time because you don't know how they're going to be working with these things, right? The problem is that without a bank account, you can't deposit anywhere. I'm very glad that we fixed that. I'm very glad that we fixed all issues. In fact, I'm very glad that I'm done working. Yeah. Not that I quit or anything. This is just, I'm on a contractual basis for random things. But I am done this one particular job. This job has been top of mind for a long time. And you see what happens when I'm done work. Look, we have a new little starting soon screen with Missy spinning around. Look at her spinning around. I love this photo. I love this like video because it's so funny to just see her like bouncing her like head like yeah. This is the shit. Look at her go. Wow. My wife took this video and I was like, this is a perfect video. We have to use this. So I'm using it for stream's sake because it looks funny. But welcome. Now, we haven't been here for a while, and people will probably have no clue that I'm here. But people will slowly stream in, and then we'll have to talk about what I do. Welcome to the... I don't even know what we do here. I don't even know what we're going to be streaming for the next couple of days. I had a couple of ideas of things that I wanted to do that were there from before, and sorry, I keep hitting the mic. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this new flow of not working. But... the plans that I had in mind for the next couple of days went awry because of all the work. There just wasn't enough time for me to prepare things. So we're going to do some other things that I've been keeping off as well. In particular, an American tour. So we're going to go on a road trip across America in American Truck Simulator. The problem is that we need to make money in that game. I actually wanted to do it today. And I realized the logistics of what we're really doing is very painful because we don't have money. I'm currently in debt to the bank for $1.4 million in the game. So we gotta figure out a way to make money fast in order to fund our trip because gas alone and daily fees will demolish us. I did have to find a bunch of mods. And it's the reason why we're doing like a road trip stream. Because I've always wanted to see like, okay, what is the rest of America like, right? Like imagine, what is the Midwest? Do you know what the Midwest is? I don't. But it's been good. It's been good. It's been interesting also having to see the VOD channel actually. So the VOD channel has been actually working. People randomly find VODs months later. I'm like, oh, cool. That's weird. It's weird seeing a comment like now, like months later, and it's like, oh wait, I'm surprised that anyone even found this. But yeah, people found the VODs for the certain games, and I'm like, wow, cool, thanks for commenting, thanks for showing up and saying stuff. So yeah, appreciate most of you. One of you asked if I was mentally challenged. And I was like, okay, listen, buddy, this is not. It's 2024, man. It's time for you. Like, I wish people were genuinely more creative when they insulted you, right? Because when people are trying to be like funny in like chat, they're like actually funny. When people are trying to insult you, it's just boring. It's like they just say some like stupid stuff like your mom, or you look stupid, or you sound like an idiot, and it's like, okay, dude, like come on, like get something, I don't know, like get something funny at least. You know what I mean? Like that one commenter who just said like poop fart. And I was like, I don't know why you said this, but that's the funniest shit I've read so far. But because of that one comment from a developer of a game 3 Versus, we're gonna go on a American tour, probably tomorrow. But I'll have to see how the setup goes across all of America. Today, we're not gonna do that. There's a lot to talk about today, but I think we're gonna be doing the pre-stream mostly as part of what we're going to be playing today. Today, we're actually gonna be finishing Order of Ecclesia. The game has been on my mind, and honestly, I had a craving for it. And I knew it would be a problem I knew it would be problematic to start that game. Because the moment you start that game, right, it's a very slow burn game. And you immediately get like addicted to it. So we're going to be finishing that game today. The other issue, or the other thing that I have to do is my wife and I are on an auction site. So my wife, she won't be home from working like time. So she was like, honey, can you watch over the auction? And I was like, I got you, babe. But I wanted to show you some things before we start. So, this auction site, what is it, right? This stuff, sometimes stuff falls off the back of an Amazon truck. That's just the way it goes, right? Sometimes it falls off the back of an Amazon truck, lands in the hands of the owner of the site. I don't know how it goes. Listen, I'm not a lawyer, nor am I a cop. I'm not a narc. I won't say anything, all right? But when that does happen, what ends up happening is that they get a bunch of random things, and it could be anything. And some of these things, the way that they advertise it to you is funny. Some of these things, honestly, you don't even like know exist. For instance, we bid on a winch, not a wench. That's a different thing. On the winch, it was I was gonna get it because I was gonna do like a very, I don't know, like American Truck Simulator theme stream. And then I was gonna like have like a thing dangling from my desk with the winch itself, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to install a winch to like go from like the 3rd floor down or something. But somebody outbid me, so the winch by itself is worth like $50. I think that's a decent price for like a winch. You probably don't want a very heavy-duty tool to cost less than $100 mostly, but the winch is so small that maybe material cost is cheap. So $50 I thought was fine. So I bid like 10, 15. So it went all the way up to 27. So some of these items are very like hot commodities, is what I would say. My catchphrases for bidding on them. So in the moment of is saying take it or leave it, because you know I learned that from like Pawn Stars. So we're gonna be saying that a lot today. As we play Order of Ecclesia in about 4 hours, some of the bids are gonna go in the last 10 seconds. Okay, we're gonna outbid some of the people for some of these things. Now I actually have these bids to show you. I can show you every single one. Just need to crop it really quick. Give me a second. But it will be... today will be a kind of distracting day just because of the way that it is. But that's fine. When is it not a distracting day, right? And I think it's fun, too, if we all talk about how to spend my money. And maybe it's fun for all of you to criticize the way that my wife and I spend our money. You know what I mean? Maybe it's fun for all of you to criticize my wife and I's spending habits. Not. Don't do that. But this is what we're going to be buying. Okay? I know the text is really small. Listen, sorry. This is the way it goes. I tried to make it larger, but it wouldn't fit on my monitor. We're going to be buying a stylophone. Because you've all seen the video, right? Like, I showed you last time. This one video. Where is it? This one. What happened to the video? It didn't render. Oh, I thought I re-rendered it. Sorry. Well, you know the one, you know what I mean? Where it's like, dun, 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 on like a stylophone, and it's like, let's go, and it's you know what I mean? It's good. I wanted to buy that to do that skit live on stream, just because I thought it'd be a funny way to like intro to like a stream. The problem is that I forgot that I told my wife to buy this one, so I bought a xylophone, a stylophone on Amazon. So one's coming, it's gonna arrive today. And if we win this one, then it's a waste of money because it's like now we have. You don't need two stylophones, right? You don't need two stylophones. But a song that we'll be playing to transition into the game because I need to fix a window really quick. It's getting cold, and I realized that the windows the latch that bring it in is broken. Was actually made using a stylophone, and apparently the stylophone was one of the key instruments in that song because of how it sounded. Another thing that we're going to be getting is a stainless steel ice maker. Because I use ice trays, we use ice trays, and we both hate the ice trays. And ice maker gives you nice ice cubes, and it tastes great and it's easy to bite. My wife is getting a sewing machine. I don't listen. I swear to God, I am not forcing her to buy these things. Right? I swear to God, I'm not forcing her to buy these things. This is not like The Handmaid's Tale. This is not, you know what I mean? Like, she's allowed to do whatever she wants. I don't know why she wants a sewing machine. I don't know why, but she wants it. Okay, whatever my wife wants, I support her in every way. We're getting. I'm skip the exercise bike for now. We're getting a cordless leaf blower because we have a lot of leaves, and Missy is like running into them, and she eats them. She eats a lot of leaves. It's actually kind of funny. Like you'll look at her, right? She'll look back at you to be like, okay, are they looking? Can I eat this? And if she sees us staring at her, she'll just go like, okay, fine. I won't eat it yet. But I've caught her once by recording behind my shoulder with my phone. And she'll look at you. If she sees that you're looking away, she'll just pick up a leaf and just eat it. And I'm like, what are you doing? She gets enough fiber too. Like she has more than enough fiber. She just really enjoys leaf. And then a portable closet because my current closet is like breaking down, and this is honestly a very cheap closet. And honestly, closets aren't like you don't need like a fancy closet. It's all it's designed for is the whole. It's designed to collect dust so that your clothes don't, right? But this pedal exerciser bike is the thing that we're going for the most. Not because we necessarily need it, but because I just want you all to see this video of this exercising bike. I don't know why they use this video to advertise this thing. Wait, I'm covering it. Sorry. Wait. Bring it up. This might be the best video I've seen yet. I didn't add the song. I swear to God, it like came like standard. It looks like an AI video. Like it actually looks like an AI video, and it's his face. It's the way that he doesn't look away. It's the way that he looks forward and so earnestly. You know what I mean? So stoically. He's just there to do the work of peddling his bike thing. There's something about this video that made us go, oh yeah, we do want this. But also it's so funny to just watch. I don't know why, it's just funny. It looks so fake. It doesn't look real. But yeah, that's why we're getting the exercise bike. We thought it'd be fun too, just because of that one video. He made it look like a really good time. So while we play Castlevania, this will be behind my head, so you can keep track of it. You can see which bids we're currently winning. Of all the ones that we're not winning, I wish we didn't win the stylophone because I already bought a stylophone by accident because I didn't know. And then I wish we were winning everything else because everything else we actually need. I don't need a stylophone. I don't need two stylophones. When do you ever need two stylophones? Do you know when? I know when. When you're David Bowie. So we're gonna go into the game now. I'll be saving most of what I talk about for what we're going to be doing. Order of Ecclesia. Again, sorry, my brain is still mush. When you come from work, your brain ends up being mush. I've been working it feels like forever. And honestly, the amount of work that I had to like do, I'd listen for the last 2 days. I've just been asleep. There's been so much work going on, and there's been so many hard questions to like ask. I really hate work because of the amount of like, how do I say this? Decisions that have to be made. It's fascinating to see how many decisions have to be made. And it's fascinating to see how many people don't make certain decisions and they rely on you to make decisions despite you being the third party, right? Basically, my life is a series of decisions that I need to make for people who have way more money than they do sense. And boy, oh boy, is it stressful. And they mean well, right? Like these are the people who like mean well, who they try, like, you know, they're just really, really like long, hard workers, and they do everything above the board, like above the books, as far as I can tell. At least I don't know. But it's the fact that they just don't know anything that I'm like, how did you survive this long in this industry without getting swallowed up by your competition? And they're like, well, I guess we got lucky. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you did get lucky. Yeah. So yeah, but hopefully that will subside as we start to play games. But I do need to close this window. So as I close this window, I want you all to listen to a song. This song is called Space Oddity by David Bowie. Wait, give me 1 second. Do this. We are not starting soon anymore. Okay, this is all interesting. This is also going to be the BRB stream. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is Space Oddity by David Bowie. A song that actually uses a stylophone. Chat, a stylophone. I muted the tab. I was like, why is there no volumes? Because I muted the like tab. I'm so sorry. Now, chat, I don't know about you, but I don't hear a single stylophone in that song. But apparently he used a stylophone for it. He really enjoyed the way that it sounds very, how do I say this? Spacey. The problem is, I think it's so spacey that you can't even tell what it is. I don't know what he means. I've been trying for a long time to figure out what the stylophone in that song was. I found it out when I ordered the stylophone like 2 days ago, and I've been like re-listening to that song to try and figure it out. I think it's the twang of the guitar or something here. Or like, sorry, not the twang, the solo? Somewhere around here. There's like a... It could also be the intro portion here. But I don't hear the classic stylophone sound, right? Because like the stylophone, if you listen to what it actually sounds like, it's like crazy. Because this is what it sounds like in the original meme. I don't hear that in this song. Maybe David Bowie hears something that I don't, and maybe he's the more musically inclined person. Obviously, I mean, apparently David Bowie was like very legendary. And if I like his songs now, then maybe that's like a good sign that maybe he is. But who really knows, right? But I don't hear this in a song. But imagine if a song actually opened up like this, like you turn on Space Oddity, and you're expecting like a David Bowie masterpiece, and all you hear is this. I feel like there's a missed opportunity there. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the actual game now. We're saving most of the pre-stream stuff for this game because boy oh boy, is there a lot to talk about today. There's been a lot of crazy things happening in the gaming sphere in general, if that makes sense.